Cedar Ridge is home to 1,176 students. Within the school, there is a truly great amount of diversity. A disease known as nystagmus, on the other hand, affects 1 in 1,000 people. Odds are, at least one student here suffers from it. I found that one. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Jordan Wells. I was born up in Massachusetts, lived in Connecticut for most of my life. Only moved down here a few years ago, and basically have been dealing with eye problems my entire life.
Now, before we continue, it's important to know exactly what nystagmus is. Imagine a world in which your vision never stops moving. Nothing can ever seem to get into focus, your world never stops. That is nystagmus. On a technical level, nystagmus is an oscillation of the eye that makes your vision rotate. Often surgeries are required to fix even just the symptoms of nystagmus. Nystagmus itself is incurable. In short, it's a serious issue.
As for what caused the nystagmus in my right eye, I'm not entirely sure. The doctors never really made it clear. But what I can assume is that since I was born with the cataract in my right eye, that when they had the surgery to remove it, that was what facilitated the development of the nystagmus.
The most impactful part of my interview occurred when I asked about how much he has to do to maintain his vision, how many operations he's gone through, and just how futile it all is.
In order to maintain the vision in my right eye so it stays at least normal, for me at least, every night and every morning I have pressure relieving eye drops because due to just the way the cataracts are, and cataracts always lead to developing glaucoma as time goes on. And that just means that liquids can't drain out of my eye properly. So I take drops in the morning and at night, and that basically stimulates the liquid to get out, so it's not putting pressure on my optic nerve, which would eventually take my vision if not treated.
Next, I asked Jordan's father, Brian Wells, and he had a bit more information on how they treat this illness, and what he said was truly interesting.
His eye? A lot of different prescriptions were developed for his eyesight in that cataract eye. When he was really young at first, he had to have a blackout contact lens, so it would make the other eye, the weak eye, work harder, kind of like a lazy eye treatment, and he had to do that for a long time. He started out with an eye patch, and at 12 weeks old, he figured out how to rip it off his face. So doctor gave us a contact lens, which is literally dark. It's black, so you can't see through it. We used that for years, 3 hours, 5 hours a day. And then he started to wear contacts for vision in that poor eye, and then eventually went to glasses with a prescription that allows him to see at a fixed distance with his cataract eye. So,
lastly, I wanted to know how much it affected him in and out of school.
So he can read and see computer screens, but his good eye has got the binocular vision for distance. But you wouldn't really notice it watching him run around or play or do things. He's pretty coordinated with it.
While not the end of the world, it certainly hurts enough people to warrant a cure. As many as 1 in 1,000 people have nystagmus, and it goes virtually unnoticed.